role of biblical narratives and Christian terminology in Manichean thought. When Mani was a teenager, he received his first vision from a spiritual companion, a supernatural twin, that revealed hidden wisdom about a supernatural light imprisoned in the darkness of the material world. This light was even trapped inside animals and plants, and could be harmed by harvesting fruit and vegetables. In one of the most fascinating passages in the Mani Codex, Mani tells of a member of the Baptist sect who was bringing vegetables to the elder of the city, when suddenly the veggie starts talking. That vegetable wept and said to him, "Are you not righteous? Are you not pure? Why then are you taking us to the fornicators?" Similar stories about talking bread and talking palm trees highlight Mani's new message about how the supernatural light is trapped in our world and could be harmed in everyday life by everyday actions. He set out to reform the Baptist community, but his fellow baptizers did not appreciate his revelation and novel practices. These revelations led to conflicts within the community, and ultimately Mani broke away from them. At the age of 24, following yet another vision from his spirit twin, Mani embarked on a missionary phase of his movement. Manichean texts describe him traveling all over Mesopotamia, Iran, and even sailing as far as India to the mouth of the Indus River. Mani apparently gathered followers and friends in high places, as seen in his relationship with the great Sasanian king, Shapur I. Manichean literature says that Mani's public mission coincided with the coronation of Shapur, and later describes him gaining imperial support from Persian royalty. He even wrote a Middle Persian book for the king, in which he lays out his teachings. Ultimately, Mani's message and growing popularity led to animosity with one of the court priests, who managed to get Mani imprisoned and executed around the age of 60, an event that is remembered in Coptic Manichean texts as a crucifixion, though it's much more likely he simply died in prison. It's difficult to untangle what parts of his biography are real and what parts are legendary. One legend describes that on his way back west from India, Mani traveled through the kingdom of Turan in Central Asia, and was granted an audience with the king. The king of Turan recognized Mani's authority and declares him the two titles that I mentioned at the start of this video. "You are blessed Buddha, you are the apostle of God," basically recognizing him as a new universalist prophet. But unlike so many religious founders, Mani actually left behind a lot of his own writings. It appears that Mani viewed himself in the mold of the Apostle Paul, writing letters and embarking on missionary journeys. In his own letters, he introduces himself as an apostle of Jesus Christ, self-reflectively using the same title that Paul adopted 150 years before. And although none of his texts survive in their entirety, the many fragments of Mani's own writings give us a glimpse into the early framework of Manichean belief and practice. After his death, Mani's message lived on in a network of traveling missionaries with the support of local Manichean communities.